judges, teachers, friends, and fellow participants. I am Thomas Hunkinan from grade 9 Miss Anya class. Today, I will be talking about one of the most famous speeches in world history, Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address, which was delivered in November 19, 1863, during the American Civil War. Although the speech contained only 272 words and lasted just a few minutes, it has become one of the greatest speeches ever given because of its powerful message about liberty, equality, and national unity. The speech was delivered at the dedication of the Soldiers' National Cemetery in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Just months earlier, the Battle of Gettysburg had become one of the most bloodiest battles of the American Civil War, with tens of thousands of soldiers either killed, wounded, or missing. The nation was deeply divided, and many questioned whether the United States would survive as one country. President Abraham Lincoln was invited to give a speech at the dedication ceremony. He began his speech with one of the most famous words, 7 years ago. He reminded the audience that 87 years earlier, the United States had been founded on the principles of liberty and that the people were created equal. These ideals came from the Declaration of Independence in 1776 and represented the nation's highest values. President Lincoln then explained that the Civil War was testing whether a nation built on those principles could continue to exist. The Battle of Gettysburg represented more than just a military victory. It symbolized the struggle to preserve democracy and freedom. President Lincoln then honored the fallen soldiers who had sacrificed their lives on the battlefield and acknowledged them by saying that no speech could truly honor them because their actions had given lasting meaning to the ground where they fought, and that their bravery and courage would always be remembered. One of the most memorable parts or heart-touching part you could say about the address is Abraham Lincoln's call to the living. He urged the people to dedicate themselves to completing the work for which the soldiers had sacrificed their lives, and that to remain committed to the cause of freedom and national unity. President Lincoln then concluded his speech with one of the most quoted sentences in history, and expressed his hope by saying, "Governments of the people, by the people, and for the people shall not perish from the earth." It reminds us that a government should exist to serve its citizens and protect their rights. The Gettysburg Address remains important today because its message extends beyond just the Civil War. Its message reminds us that freedom often requires sacrifice, and that equality should be protected, and that unity is stronger than division. From this speech, we can learn the importance of preserving justice and liberty, and about national unity. President Lincoln also demonstrated that great leadership is not measured by the length of a speech, but by the strength of its ideas and the sincerity of its purpose. So, as conclusion, I would like to say that the Gettysburg Address is not just a simple historical speech, but it is a timeless reminder of the values of liberty, equality, freedom, democracy, and honoring those who sacrifice their lives for others. Its message encourages us to become responsible citizens who contribute to a better society. Before I leave my stage, let us have a moment of silence to commemorate or show our respect to all the martyrs of the world. Thank you.